Hello everyone, this is Axis again in here. We are going for the last night of group stages for G1 tournament, and this is our group H. Let me really quickly go over the teams are participating in this group, and then any moment should be the start time right now. So starting from slot number 3, One Shot Nasty Squad. For 23 sports, 5 Savage, 6 Barcode, 7 90 Millennium, 8 13, 9 I'm Sorry, 10 Asen, 11 Bell Rev, 12 God's Ultimate Team, 13 No Risk eSport, 14 Final Verdict EU, 15 Snitch Sports, 16 Belarusian Team, 17 Hazard Conquest, and 18 Try. So these are the team that are participating right now. And let's just take a look and see if everyone's in the place. Start time should be any moment now. Let me just put the links up. Yep, finally got it started. Okay. Everything seems fine. Last night was pretty good games actually, and they were pretty nice. What we had. Let's see what happens tonight. And these are totally different teams, so for sure different results and everything, and different lines, zones. I hope we have a good night like what we had last night. But for sure, this is gonna be just better and better. Um, every stage that we go up. I think the participant from beginning it was like 128 teams, and they were in like around 8 teams, I believe. That after this we go to quarterfinals and then semifinals and then finals. So imagine how good should be the teams toward the end. After this many stages, for sure there wouldn't be any um, bad teams left. And also right now, even right now, I'm seeing most of the teams are good. So toward the end, it should be just crazy. Okay, so the line is starting from Kamishki, going down to around Primorsk, and there's 14 teams in their plane. Let's see how they try to jump. So 2 teams already jumping. I think they're trying to go to Lipovka and around, and our team could be possible for around um, Yasnaya or maybe Mansion. But tell me in the chat, which team are you from, or are you watching from random, or how come you're watching this? I see lots of teammates trying to watch it. Humnus, thank you for your follow. Hope you enjoy the games. And like always, around 4 teams are just going around Georgia Pool. And that could make a lot of good fights in there. Real King Exit, thank you for your follow as well. And only 1 team in Pachinki. So I think for now the only possible fight would be around Georgia Pool. Everyone else has their own place and not really close to other teams. Okay, and the zone is, I can say most of the teams are in the zone. The only problem is half of it in like military parts and stuff, which for sure wouldn't close in there. Uh, Not 100%, but most probably wouldn't close in there, and that could give up a lot of the next zones. And so most teams have to just concentrate in like middle, and that would make a lot of fights, um, which is really nice for us to watch it. But for the players, sometimes it could be really hard to keep going alive if they're moving with vehicles. They have to just fight, and like it's really hard sometimes. So we see BC, they're going to the island part. I'm not sure if it's Novo or a military base they want to go. And based on the airplane line, I think they would know no one's in Novo or even military. They should guess that no one's there. Hi Razik, hi Hamnis. Okay, and we see most of the teams are looting pretty separate, except for a 13 team that is in Pachinki, all four of them, and just looting there. 13 Leok, Samuel, Mamat, and HPY. I think Happy. They're looting there. Savage team around school. See only 3 in here. And Team Snitch is also around. Um, I think they jumped in Rozok area, but now they're going toward school, which can make a fight for us. Let's see if members of Savage would notice this. But he did the good thing. He smoked it, although he wasn't sure if anyone's around, but just to be safer. And one shot is also the other side of Georgia Pool. So if any of the teams in here want to cross, that could cause them fight as well. Or maybe they lose a member, or their vehicle will get blown up or something. But at this point, everyone's pretty much looting. Tri team is in Lipovka, just trying to loot. And NR has the whole Yasnaya to themselves, which is pretty rare. Usually a couple teams jumps to Yasnaya. This time I think it's because it was pretty much at the early point to jump. That was the first big city, I think. That's why most of the teams are not thinking to jump in here. Or usually Yasnaya is like 3-4 teams in the rooms or tournaments I played. Our team, they're participating with 3 members as well. And don't forget, a couple teams, I think they had a tournament. So either they were like, they're not full squad right now, or not participating today, unfortunately. But still, there's so many teams, you know, it's sometimes hard to get all of them together. FB team, just I think they're trying to go grab somewhere in middle zone, middle of the zone, so for next zones it wouldn't hurt them much. At this point, no one seems to be interested in fights. The closest I can say is Snitch and Savage, and 23 and 90. but still, even they are just trying to loot and not fight as much as possible. Which makes it really hard toward the end part. Because all the teams are still staying alive and they have to fight through getting the place points and all the stuff. And Savage also noticed Snitch team going around, but I don't think they didn't. They shoot them or something. Just taking a look. They know there's only 3 of them, so in that case they're not super lucky as well. They have one less person. But Snitch is, anyway, they're taking a look, looking for opportunities, maybe extra kills or something. And look at that. Red zone on one of them. First knock of the match. Like no one's fighting? Okay, I'm in. Red zone. Red zone always is there. Make it more interesting. Okay, one is also trying to go to middle of the zone. And same as 23. I think at this point 23 has 4 vehicles, which is really nice amount of vehicles that they have, considering that even 90 was close to them. They said I'm hearing some shots as well between 1S and 23. They try to chase him out. No one seems interested in fights. Kakashi still not sure if he has a boost. Yep, full boosted. But I think he ran out of bandages, so he didn't want to waste his only kit. That's why um, he just made his boost full and trying to wait till he gets a full health. Now 23, I think they're coming around Pachinki. And yep, and they're getting shot at by 13. And look at them. They just stopped in the middle. That could be really dangerous. Ooh, fake rage. Solo, they're trying to smoke up, but Leox with the nice shots of his sniper. Just knocked out fake rage. They're going behind the stone, take cover. But that could be dangerous if they lose their vehicles. It could be pretty bad for them at this point. I know they're in the middle of the zone, but they can be teams all around them if they hear the shots. And when the smokes just ran out, which is not the case here, that could be dangerous, but it was pretty good for them. Look at the middle part, it's getting really busy, and BLR is also into fire. Just knocked out and killed one of the members of, I think, let me double check which team was it. I'm not even sure which team was that, but Asin or something. No one from that tag is close to them, so I'm not exactly sure. Oh, it was 2 members of Asin team, which both died in here, and their team just got eliminated. So first team out with BR. Oh no, sorry. IS team. Not IS. Nice. BLR with 2 kills. Yep, they took him out. Now they're close to IS and BR. 8R. In middle, there are a couple teams, and it's getting really busy in here. 49 still alive. We only lost 2 members. And 23, luckily, they got out of the problem. And now they're just chilling on top of the mountains in here. And 90 team, they're just getting vehicles, still in the blue, but they're trying to move toward the zone. And look at that zone, that's pretty nice, to be honest. It's just centered, and it's just cutting the edges. That's pretty much it. Even BC is in the zone. And the other teams, they would for sure know where's the zone, and they just need to reach it. And I think most of the teams are in middle, so on the edges, there wouldn't be any fight. But in middle, it could be lots of different fight. 1S and IS are kind of getting close as well. Let's see if IS trying to get the same mountains. Hi Mortaza, best streamer ever. Thank you. Hi, red zone. Yep, like always, you know. It's really interesting that there are like 13 teams alive and no one's trying to fight or nothing is happening at this point. Which is gonna be crazy at the end because everyone's alive, and in smaller zones it would be like tons of people alive, which would make it crazy. And BLR on this side just noticed FV in the compounds. They're just watching to see if they can see any peaks or get anyone out. But I don't think they will rush that unless they get a couple knocks at least. And Savage team still in school area. They're not in a hurry to move, I see. They're still trying to loot as well. And same for 13 team. They're still in Pachinki area. Waiting for someone to come and trying to fully loot the city. And I think BC team finally trying to cross the bridge. I see one of them is just waiting in middle. Probably just to double check. If someone's around. Well, not this time, you're lucky. No one's at the bridge waiting for you. We see most of the teams have a player ready, even though no one crossed them or they're in edges, so there's not a big possibility for someone to join them. But they're at all time ready to fight, which is really nice. And Nox coming here. IS team and 90. They got one of the Cheriks from 90 knocked out and just killed right away. So now they have one more person compared to 90. But I'm not sure. I think it was just crossing to go to the compounds. Because I see none of the members of IS is looking the same way as the rest of 90. Still 48 members alive. This is about to get fired. Now Cheriks just noticed Professor, took a couple shots. Is he losing his vehicle as well? No. Seems pretty fine. Oh, I think that's the place, yep. That's the place he killed the member of 90. I think it was Professor who took him out. I see 2 Doom buggers in there. I'm like, oh, that seems pretty interesting. Someone's dead here. And airdrop. Look at that gun. Groza and fresh level 3 vest and helmet. Someone's interested in that? Oh, no, it's in water. Probably not. Tri team and NR team are pretty close as well. I think this zone would be the interesting one. Yep. That would for sure change a lot of stuff. There's not enough place for sure for all of the teams. 13 teams still alive, 48 people, and that would force them to fight at some point. I'm guessing at least 10 different players should have died in this one. Let's see what happened. Nice driving. Okay, one seems to get this compound, I think. And they see the doors are open. Are they gonna wait in here? And we see already shots are getting fired. Now teams are getting really close. BC and FB are just shooting at each other. BLR with a nice nade just knocked out one person and took him out. Elias trying to go to the shack. And he successfully gets that shack, but he probably loses his vehicle though. Now only members of 90 and Savage still in school. They found the vehicle on top as well. Now they're coming back to their teammate to take him in the zone. And also Tri-Team. 3 members in here. Just chilling. Doing emotes. Nice. Hilda, Katsent, and Rana. Well, at least they're not thinking about anything extra. Waiting for the zone to move as well. Here, 8R Flex is knocked out. And 1S Fraud just doesn't waste any time. Runs him over, and that's it. Now Ayas is only 3% as well. Professor, the only one for them who had a kill, just died. But none of the teams are so close to each other that they have to have a team fight, big one yet. So soon it should be pretty crazy that I can't even read the kill messages and everything. And look at this member of 90. Cry 77, super close to the team in front of him. I think it's BC. Is it BC team? Yep. Just about time. When he wants to strike. It's pretty risky for his teammates to join him. Because they have one less member and they don't have the high ground. BC has the high ground in here, and they have covers and stuff as well. So if 90 wants to push this fight, it would be pretty dangerous for them. BC Hooker just trying to take out the wheels for the vehicle. Took out one of the front wheels, I'm guessing. And look at one has just knocked out one of the members of 8R. I don't think you can finish him, but they already lost one of their members, and Zombie and Trash are the only two. And look at that, cars coming up. Savage team just going around this side. NR has a knock as well. See, lots of teams are just moving around, and BLR from the top is really annoying NR. Oh, look at that beautiful snipe. It was like, don't shoot at my teammate. Will you go in? That would be too risky. It seems like they want to go in. One is fraud, just took out the whole squad for 8R. They went in and took out the 2 members. And this side, 13 versus BC. Now there's only 1 member left from BC. And that's the end for BC. Now 90 squad is just joining, and all 4 members of 13 are still alive, but they're low on HP. Do they have enough time to heal up? Yep. Samuel is full HP now. Now one of the members of 90 is knocked out actually. Trying to res him. But 13 doesn't want to go in this fight. They got their 4 kills, and now it just seems not right to go in. The nades from 90 are just coming as well. Leux just trying to lay around, see if they can get any picks. That could be really dangerous if they notice him, because after you get knocked, it's pretty much open field all around. And look at their rains of nades just going around. The zone's just getting smaller and smaller. Savage and 23 super close to each other. The difference, Savage is only 3 person. Coming in, trying to defend himself, knocks 1 person. And from behind, gets shot. And there goes the Savage squad. Although they knocked out 2 members of 23, but there were 1 less person as well, which was trouble for them. And now 13 is just going on 90 and just took him out. 7 kills for them. Good job by 13. FV squad this time. They're going around. Let's see if they could get 13s out. Also on the other side, one of the members of Try just got knocked out as well. And Snitch just knocked out another person from them, I believe. Yep, outside in the blue. It's getting really hard for Try to come to the zone. FV still going up. Take Leux. Yep, Leux is now knocked out, and FV is just pushing up. And this side, 3 members of 13 just on the edge. But it's really hard to res Leux at this point. They're trying to smoke, and FV is getting shots from behind as well, I believe. And Mamad is knocked out in here as well. Samuel and Happy are the only 2 members still up. But FV squad just got really annoyed from behind, I believe. 2 members still up. This part, Samuel with 1 HP still up. But now 13 he gets Samuel as well, but from the side, Happy. And 13, although they had a really hard fight, and here again they got the 3rd squad as well. They only have 18 seconds to go to the zone. Look at all these fights. We're down to 7 teams only. Look at the Snitch team. Fight with 1S, and now they're getting really annoyed. In this part, there's only 1 person left, and on the other side, only Tazek alive, and 2 other his teammates are just dead as well. And the blue zone's just pushing him as well. Just make him force. Snitch. I don't think he can revive his last teammate because blue zone's just gonna kill him, I think. And Tazik just going to the zone, I think with a vehicle. Just waiting for now, but took out the vehicle and trying to leave. But there, last member from Snitch is just there to have his duty completed by taking out Juanes. And in this side, 13. Steelhouse, all 4 members with 10 kills. Myers and 23. Gorgok with a nice drop shot. Tries to thirst the member up, but no. And Ayes down to only 1 member who's totally in the other way. 23 did a really good job for taking out a couple members, but Ayes Hamid Fashi just got thirsted by NR squad. And this side, 23 is just trying to res, and they need to go to the zone for the next 30 seconds. The last member from Snitch just trying to go over the edge, trying to double check if he could find anyone. There's only 5 teams left. How that went so quickly from being 14 and 13 teams down to 5 teams. Now even the 5 teams are not complete. NR with BLR. Nice nade. I think BLR is now down to only 1 member as well. Ramzik. The only member from BLR who's still alive, and now he's outside the zone. And the other side, 13, still taking out a lot of people. And this side took out one of the members of 23. And 2 other members are just popping up from 23. They have a really good position, I can say. And in this side, 1v1 between Dot and Happy. Dot just knocked out Happy and Mamat from the other side as well. And he gets Samuel as well. Can they finally took out Leox? And there goes 13 finally by squad 23. Both teams did a really good job in this place. 11 kills for 23 right now. The other side, NR just took out last member of Snitch. And that's a fight between 23 and NR now. NR has the upper hand with 4 members, but 23 on the other side, they have the zone. Just need to heal up and res their teammates. All these smokes popping out. They got some cover, but the split between the NR members could be really dangerous, although they have a bit of high ground as well. So I think a lot of it is about shooting. Which one can shoot better? If they take out Juzu from the side, that could be really helpful for them. And then they would have just a 3v3 team fight. And Mahdi this time is knocked out and dead for 23. Fake rate. And he doesn't hear his right. And really good job by NR squad on the split toward the end. They really nicely took out 23 and they were just going around them and all over the place. Good job for them. With 7 kills, they took out the chicken dinner for this match, and 23 squad. They did really good as well. In the compounds, they had 2-3 fights. They took out all the squads. I think it was Savage. It was members of IS as well. They, one of them was separate, but they took out members of IS as well. And toward the end, only squad who took out 13. GG's to them, and with 11 kills. Snitch squad did a really good job taking out Juanes, I think. Yeah, Juanes. Although Tazik wasn't just giving up easy, and toward the end, just a blue zone pushed him. But look at the amount of kills. 7 kills for Snitch as well. 13 did an awesome job. Lutin Pachinki, and then after that, all over the place, fights and on top of the hills, one after another. And look at the amount of kills, 11 kills for them in 4th place. BLR with 3 kills in 5th place, IS with 2 kills in 6th place, 1S with 6 kills in 7th place, FV with 8th place, Try with 9th place, 90 with 10th place, Savage with 11th, BC 12th, 8R 13th, and Asen with 14th place. Those were the result for our angle match, our first match. So be back in a couple minutes with our Miramar match. Just wait for it. We would have a short break and be back. See you. Okay, we're back with the second match. Let me just really quickly put on the links and stuff, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, and we're back. Okay, just 90 squad just jumped without even waiting a second. And there we go, the line from La Cabrera down to Puerto Paraíso. And 45 in the plane. Let's see how the team straight jump. And if we are gonna have same amount of fights toward the end, it was really nice in my opinion. And how NR got the win, I really liked it. How they separated and fought the 23 team, which did a really good job before that. But unfortunately, they lost one member in fight with 13, and also they weren't in a really good shape. They were super close to each other. Seems we already got a fight. NR team in here with 1S. Seems like NR is losing a member. Yep. They're already losing one and they don't have much guns in here. Oh, he finally found one. 4v3 at this point. Tasik is cooking a nade. Not there. Okay, he's a bit low though. He doesn't have anything. Let's see if he can. Any of his teammates would give him anything or something like that. See if our winners leave the game pretty quickly this time or not. We know both teams don't have really good loot at this point. See, most people don't even have a vest or healables. It's trying to go up. And there he goes. Second person from NR. Getting really hard for NR, and that's the end for our winners. At this point, 1S without taking any casualties or even having a knock. They took out the whole squad for NR and the same compounds in here. And now they have Hacienda just for themselves. 13 just going to Pecado like Pachinki, and they're the only team in there as well. And we see none of the other teams are super close except for the splits of IS team and 23, which are kind of close to each other. BC Annabelle, thank you for your follow, by the way. And at this point, I think most of the teams are just going back to looting till the zone gets smaller and they have to fight. Because as we see, none of the teams want to get eliminated. For example, NR, who had the best point at this point, they just got eliminated as the first team, and now it's just risking a lot of stuff for them. Probably not, because even if they do good in third match, they probably have a really high chance of going to the next one because they have a chicken dinner plus couple kills. But I mean, really in ranking, they lost a lot of points at this point. They're like just getting lost at the last team. Highest in 23, just around Picado. And Hamid Fachi is just has a Tommy gun, trying to, I think, loot the compounds and just around Picado. 23 pretty separate as well. Most of the teams are in the zone as well. Just Asen, 90, and FV need to join. Asen, this time there were 3 members. Last match there were only 2 that got eliminated the first team, unfortunately. Hi Razik, لباس هویج که صورتی هم نیست. It is pink, my shirt. It's just the light that makes it look like orange maybe, sometimes. Now he hears the 2 members of 23 coming in here. Can he take 2 kills in here? Yeah, he takes 1 and the second one. Flawless shots. And he even got about 20 shots left in his gun. Professor, such a good aim. On the move, just really nicely took out both driver and the Sid behind him. Not behind him, I think it was just to his right. But really nicely took out 2 members of 23. Now they may feel bad being separate. Emirates and Mahdi. Now it's up to Fake Rage and Dot to get a place for this point. Last night they had the 2nd place. But we see maybe the winners or rankings are kind of doomed in here. 23 is the 2nd team who loses member, and the first one was our winner. Maybe this time is just from the other side. It could be a possibility. This side, Onis is getting close to BLR this time. Can they take out the 2nd team? There's only 2 members of Onis in here. The other 2 are kind of far. Would they join? Disco and Cheriks. Cheriks is pretty low as well. I'm not sure if... Yeah, he healed up, so had peelables. DDN may get... Yep, surprised like that. The other members of BLR are just trying to join as well. And the cover just on time. And it goes to the 2nd one as well. But even BLR from the side is just getting annoyed. One of the members is on top, the other one just would try to rest his teammate, but they lost a member in here as well. One is Fraud and Tazik, the only 2 members left. See from at this point it's like just different with last match. All teams are just fighting different and they're just taking casualties. BLR lost 1 member at this point. One is 2 members with the nice fights that I think was DDN or Posh that I think it was Posh, yeah. Nice fights he had. DDN again trying to go in with the nice nade of Fraud. Now it's a 2v2. He probably gets thirsted as well at this point. Yep. Come on, man. You just got res. Just wasted your life. Ramzik trying to cover from the far distance. And Poj with a nice move. He goes back. He knows it's a 2v1, so he doesn't want to fight in here. At least he could go a bit back, so he will use his teammates' cover. Ramzik trying to join. He should be careful. He doesn't want to join in too quickly. He may be the one actually getting knocked instead of push if he pushed too fast. See a smoke popping up. They're ready to rush it. They know it's a 2v1. Fraud trying to go in without Ramzik being able to see him. Poj, one more step. Going out. Cooking the nade. Can he get one? Can he get one? Fraud. Oh no, he doesn't. This one, Poj is getting really low. Now he's trying to run out. Ooh, he's a good runner, man. May get surprised at this point. Fraud coming this side. Poj going inside the building. Oh my man. And finally. Oh my god. Did a really good job on running, but unfortunately his luck ended toward the end. He couldn't do anything more. Nice snipe from BC. I think it was Jiggly who did the snipe. Yep, with the M24. Now FV just need to res his teammate Denda, who also has a M24. Now they're trying to get out of that situation. Or maybe just change some place. Trapa Mame. Just going a bit closer to the enemies. But they're not there anymore. So just going in middle of the zone. Teams are getting really close to each other. By the way, with this drop, it has AUG, which is still not touched, and I don't think anyone would take that because it's too far. What about the first drop? Is that a flare or? So that's airdrop. This one was someone took that one out. I think it was probably 8R who looted that drop. Now they are just waiting in graveyard. So only one member of BLR is left, and one is this early in the game, 7 kills, did a really good job. The only problem they have, they lost 2 members, which could be trouble to RDN for them. They don't have as much as firepower as other teams. And 13 squad still in Pachinki, Pachinki, in Pecado. They're looting, just watching around as well. All 4 members alive. They had a pretty decent amount of kills last round. But this time there are 3 members as well, so one of them is not here. I think it was Happy who was with them last night. Oh, Happy is still here. Samuel was there last match. This time he is not. But unfortunately, I think they got 7th place. Squad 23 took him out, although they had 11 kills. So this time maybe they just want to wait a bit more and then move when the zone moves. Two members of one is just around San Martin, looting some compounds. They have a decent loot, I can say. They had 7 enemies who they killed and they got their loot as well. Then there are only 2, so it should be fine for them. So each of them have like 5 kits. Just need to stay alive enough to get the place points. And here we go. BC super close to the enemies in front. Snitch team. They notice them as well. And BC's coming up. They're not baiting. Not this time. All 4 members of them. But you should be careful. Snitch has the high ground. And one of them has an angle as well. Who's bothering Colonel at this side. He's half HP almost. Where's the last member? Oh, Hard Deki just trying to join Crystal, and this time one of the members goes back, and now Sneak Kakask. It's hard to pronounce. Is just waiting behind the shack. May gets surprised, and a nice cover from the left from Crystal. Ogre is knocked out. Also Chili, and just thirsted. Ogre as well. This time Kakash is just trying to join, and Tuborg is knocked out as well. Colonel, the only one from BC, and he's 1 HP at this point. Is there any hope left for BC? Apparently not. Just healed up. Get Kakash down. Crystal, can he do it? He gets the second one down as well. And from the behind. It was a good fight toward the end. He did a really good job fighting them. But unfortunately, the flank did work, and the Snitch, to be honest, they did a really good job hurting them from the left angle, which I think that was the winning point for them. And here, now they have their prize. They got 4 kills. They would have extra loot, and 1 place closer to chicken dinner. At this point, FV super close to the squad for is it Utar? Yep, and one of their members is just knocked out as well. Wolf, and just got thirsted as well. Now it's a 3v3 in here. Second member just got really low as well. Just waiting on the church. But FV doesn't seem pretty interested in this fight. Just trying to go in, get their place. They just blow up their own car. Now they're stuck, I think, with 1 vehicle only. And that could be dangerous in Miramar, especially. You for sure need to rotate a lot of stuff and like go around the map pretty quickly and a lot, which could cause you a lot of trouble if you don't have a really good vehicle. Only have a Doom Buggy. They're just going into 23 squad. It's a 2v2 in here, but they don't know Dot is to their left. And the knock comes from Dot, and now it's a 2v2, but Dot should be careful as well. Nope, now it's a 2v1. Really good fight by 23 squad. They show even 2 members could fight pretty good. There's only 1 member left from 23 and 1 member left from FV squad. Denda. This time he's going back. He knows he doesn't have enough time, and he doesn't have a helmet as well. So that may be a good choice to go back. I think he was the member from FV who got sniped. Or maybe in the last fight they just lost his helmet. So 23. Got 2 kills in here. 2 members. I think the squad for FV just kind of got surprised in here. They didn't know someone's in there. And the next airdrop's just coming down. AWM inside and 23. Oh. That was a late kill message. And this side, Ayas just got knocked out by... I'm not sure if it was Red Zone that knocked him or his vehicle. I think it was Red Zone because I didn't see any kill message for anyone. And Lex now is kind of stuck in here between the member of BLR and members of 8R and his teammate Gorgok trying to join and recover him. But that could be a really dangerous move, especially because the 8R squad is just behind him. And this time Lex is just getting thirsted by BLR Ramzik, and that's the end for him. And look how cruel this red zones can be. And I think that's the point for it. Never feel safe when you're inside. So the only survivor from BLR just secures a kill in here. Although he had 2 other kills as well. But now he just gets 1 more. 3 members left from Ice Squad. Just engaging with 8R from long distance. 13 squad still in Picado, not giving a shit about what's happening outside. Just staying there till the zone is on them. Don't need to move. That's a pretty centered part as well. See, just the zone is just going center, center, and that's pretty much it. So, not much harm for anyone, especially 13 squad. I think now the members of 23 have an extra vehicle as well. Got the Doom Buggy as well, yeah. Secured it. Now they can go with 2 vehicles, which is better for them, but they need to go to the zone right now. Same for FV Denda. So 23, I think they just... No, that should be wrong. I was like, were they at top? But the rotation markets somehow glitch or something. BLR just waiting in a compound in the middle, hoping no one to rush him. And 90 squad on top of the mountains. We've seen these mountains pretty useful, but sometimes when the zone is getting really annoying, it can lock you up there, and after that, coming down is really annoying. Seen that in a couple times in Scrims, that you get locked out in one of the sides that is higher, and the zone is there, and you have to stay up there. And when you want to jump down, all the other teams shoot at you, or you just get stuck because the fall damage is too high. Yeah, 1S is just going to the crush to the houses. That BLR member is in there. Do they know he's waiting there? Probably had a vehicle. I'm not sure about that. Did he walk to it, or? That's possible. And he's not giving any footsteps. Could be a surprise for 1S. They did a really good job, but I'm not sure if anything happens. And look at the blow up for Snatch vehicle. So one of them, I think, just got thirsted by Asen squad. And really good knock for, I think it was Tazik who got it with the M4. Now Tor has to go in and res his teammate. That's a good thing about the hard ground, that high. Nice. So why you're getting knocked, I think, is the ideal. Okay. Didn't I told you not to pick him? This Tazik does wait. M24 and 8-time scope. Just not waiting for his enemy to rush him. Just like once knocks and helmet's done. He should be really careful though about Ramzik in this side. Snitch and Asen getting into fight. This time, took out a member of Asen. Now I think, would they rush him? Nope, they're between 23 squad as well. Asen from one side and the other side is Dot from 23. And Fake Rage on this side as well. Knocks out Kakash. And from behind, Asen takes out one of the other members of Snatch. It's getting really hard for Snatch, unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. With 23 squad go in, they've probably seen the kill message at this point. Trying to nade in. He's getting him. Cheriks. But 23 slowly trying to go in. And I think that was the best time to go in right now. But probably they didn't know if they were 3 members only. As Asen took one of their members out. And Asen was starting with 3 members, so there's only 2 of them left at this point. And 8R just, I think, finished the FV squad. At least last person from FV. Just getting into their vehicle, trying to rotate and go to the zone, which could be a really good idea, to be honest. And Fraud got knocked out by 8R as well. What a distance. Ooh, and just died as well. Snitch. The member is just super low. And Tazik is the only member left for 1S. Can he get a place for his team? He's getting shot at as well. I think it's the IS team who's shooting at him. IS has a really good position at this point. So if 23 comes from behind, could be really dangerous for them. They could lose members. And I think they stopped at some point that IS didn't get their vehicles sound. And now Tazik is out as well as the last member of 1S. Unfortunate for them. And Snatch this time knocks out the member of Asen. And his teammate's too far from him. Just going into Shack, trying to save the place. And 13 squad finally out of Picado. Let's see what they do now. Pretty separate as well. BLR Ramzik, the last member of BLR, just got thirsted as well. And now I think 23. Did they went in from behind, or members of IS just got knocked out by 8R squad? 13 squad, not sure what they are dealing with. They were in the Pecado for too long that they don't know where all the enemies, so that could be dangerous for them. And there are all the sides. They're separated by all the other teams. And this time, 13 from behind, just going in, but getting shots from the left side as well. Just trying to use your Car 98. Finally gets knocked out by Cheriks. Trying to res his teammates at this point. And nades coming in as well. The other side, 13 Happy is knocked out for 13. They were in a really bad position as well. Also, Mamad is just stuck out in the air, trying to take out PR. Takes one of them out. But another member of 8, they're coming in, and that's the end for 13 squad. They just got separated so much. They weren't into a fight, and suddenly they were just all around them. 23 squad just trying to cook all the smokes they can. They know this is the point for them. This is the point that top 3 is coming up and all the kills. So let's see what's happening. So many teams in here, I don't even know how they're not killing each other. The hills are so shaped that it's not really cheated at each other. 23. There's only one left. Dot, I think, knocked out Professor. And from this side, it's getting shoot at with the play zone. And he finally got play zone as well. We're down to 5 teams now. Member of 8 are just hiding in a shack in here. Member of Asen in another shack. And Snitch just trying to come in. Aegis in the edge of the zone, just laying down. And that was the end for Atar as well. I think it was a nade from 90 Cry. Gorgok just got knocked out as well. Fashi is the only one left for IS team. And 90, this time they're going off with 4%. They have a really good position, a really good amount of kills. And they're getting more. But they find Fashi. Breaks up super low by the zone. So they take him out. Now there's only one member of Snitch and Asen. That's all it takes for a win for them. Probably know there should be someone in here. Nope, they didn't hear it. Just going for a Snitch, and that's it. And Asen, last member. Look at this. And GG's. 90 did a really good job toward the end, and look at the amount of kills. 13 kills for them. GG's to them. It was amazing. Asen really nicely tried to stay alive, and we've seen the result for them. Second place, although there was only one left, so we couldn't ask him to fight, but at the same point, he did a really good job getting the place points. Snitch squad, they were super busy fighting all the time toward the end, and 6 kills and third place is still a really good result. Alias with 3 kills in fourth place, 8R with 3 kills and fifth place, 23 with 3 kills and sixth place, 13 squad. Unfortunately, I don't know what to say, but toward the end they were super unlucky. They got a bit separated. They weren't sure where all the teams, and suddenly all of them were shooting at them. And so 7th place for them. BLR with 3 kills and 8th place. 1S with 7 kill and 9th place. FV with 10th place. BC with 11th place. And NR with 12th place. Okay, that was the result for Miramar match. We got the third match coming up. It's a Sandhawk match, and that's the last match for tonight. So we would be right back in a couple minutes to have the last match for us, and that would be the end for the group stage. And after that, we would be up in quarters, and that would be even more interesting. But stay with us. Don't forget to follow and sub, and we would be back in a couple minutes for the last match, Sandhawk, my favorite match. So let's be back in a couple of minutes. See ya. Okay, and we are back again. Let's go. This is the last match, and I hope this be the best one as well for us. And this is the last match for group stages as well. So last night for group stages. Shotty plays 72. Thank you for your follow, and I hope you enjoy this stream as well. Okay, here we go. 48 into this plane, and let's see. Where's the plane coming? Okay. So that's kind of a weird line, to be honest. That's just going from the island and just crossing cow. So going to quarry, cave, docks, camping, anywhere close to that is really hard, and it requires a lot of staying in the air and wasting a lot of time. So let's see how team has tried to jump. Anyone goes to paradise or boot camp. Um, 13 squad was the one usually going to dangerous places. I think that they're going to paradise this time. But where's gonna be our first fight? And the good thing about Sandhog, usually you get fights. Doesn't matter how they jump or how later teams are jumping. Seen Gao. I think there's 2 teams, and BLR is super close there as well. '23 and Wannis are kind of close as well. I'm guessing they're going to Camp Charlie. And probably our first fight would be in Round Cow though. Okay, such a surprise no woman to Hutton or Camp Alpha. One is Fraud. First knock off the game on 23 squad, but they're not all in Camp Charlie in here. That could be dangerous for them. Fraud kind of got damaged as well. Whole squad 23 is in here. Now you're down to 2 members. No, 3 members. One of them's outside the city. And I think the other members of 1S would join pretty soon. Cheriks trying to join in, but he's in front of MRH. Should be careful, and there he goes with no vest or helmet. Amazing job by him. MRH had a vest, but no helmets. And now 23 just lost another member. They're down to 2 members now, and they could see that coming, so they're just trying to go back. Trying to cross the water and go to the safe, because now one is 4 members and there are only 2. Mahdi still staying on the rocks. See if he can hunt someone down if they're just going for him. But I don't think any of the 1S members is just going for them. At least now. Asen and NR. The fight should come at some point. NR wasn't lucky at all last round. Round before that they got the win. Let's see what happens to the 3rd match. And they play usually pretty separated from each other, which is harder if you have knocks, but from the size and angles they get, it's pretty good for them. Asen is just the other side. They're really close to each other, all 4 of them, but they would be able to cover each other. So let's see which strategy works in here. Doesn't seem like they want to keep going with this fight. They're just taking shots, no one's getting knocked, and IS and 8R are really close as well, this part. 8R is just looting Sahmi, but IS is just around, and they would probably, I think about teams being in here. Yep, they're just waiting for them. It's a trap. All of them just getting their guns, being ready to hunt someone down. They know they need kills. 90 squad just crossing 23 as well. And he's getting shot at. This side, Mahdi's super low as well himself. I'm not sure who did shot at him. I think it was the Onist maybe from the other side. Tazik doesn't have really good loot. No kits and only crossbow as the second gun. QBZ as the first gun. And 8R slightly is just crossing IS. But at this point the fight starts going on. Hamid Fashi just knocked out Flex. Trash could cover him. He's super low at this point. And yep, he takes out Hamid Fashi. Both teams have a knock at this point. Legs from the top. See if he can get Trash out. The other member from IS, Professor, is too far. And the other side, Gorgok, just got knocked out as well. 8R is just getting rezzed. This side. And he gets trashed. That was a saving point for his team. The other side, one of them, 8R member, just went in and finished the member of IS. This side is 3 members of IS left. But one of them is knocked out. 8R has all 4 members, one of them is knocked out. Professor going in for 1v1 with Undertaker. Professor's low as well, and takes out on Professor as well. IS only has 1 member left at this point. Lex is the only one left. Did a good job taking 1 person trash as well. But now it doesn't seem too good for him, so he's just running back. They lost 3 members in this fight without getting any kills. And 8R just rezzed all of the members in here. And in the other part, NR, I think they took out, yep, and that's the finishing point. Asen squad is out, and NR got all the 4 kills. '13 squad finally getting out of Paradise. Bootcamp's empty as well. That's one of the things we usually see in really like good point tournaments, but in Scrims, 2 to 3 teams usually try to go to bootcamp. But this area around where BLR squad is just separating, always really popular. It's around the bridge. A lot of times you can just cross it if you want. You can just stay there and it gets really busy. Also in this part that you have high ground, it could really be helpful for you to watch around, see where are the teams, kill steal some of the kills that other teams get or knocks, which could be really useful in that part as well. And 1 is again really close to 23, but their loot is still not good. Hazik has a shotgun in his hand, DBS. At least they got rid of the crossbow, but still it's pretty confusing. And they got a place in zone, so maybe they should think about looting a bit more as well. At this point, teams are pretty separated. Let's see if BLR would go for the drop in here. There's an MK in here. And one of the members of 1 has just got knocked out by 23. And I think he's getting thirsted as well. Again, imagine after running all the way from Cam Charlie again. They ran into the same squad. Fake Rage damages Desco. And Mahdi in this side is half HP as well. But Cheriks, is there any hope for Cheriks? I don't think so. 2v1 in front of Fake Rage. If he can get this, that would be a really good point for them. Goes out. He gets brought out, and it's Desco versus Fake Rage, and he gets Desco as well. Really good fight for him. But on the other side, his teammate unfortunately lost the 1v1 with Tazik, and Tazik really nicely is reviving his teammate that was almost a gone person. Fake Rage just going back from behind. 90 squad, our winners from last match. You're just damaging 1S. There's only 2 members left from 1S in this side, and 23 only has 1 member. BLR and NR are also getting into a fight in this side. Top of the hills. NR just goes in. That wouldn't be the best situation. There's 2 person in there. And nice jump. He gets one of them really nicely. Second one, but from behind, the cover from Worst comes in. Nice cover. Second person is down as well. Ramzik. Here. There's one of the members. Super low himself. And the rush comes. Second person is knocked out as well. Only Worst is alive in here. And NR in here, they lost a member, and the other one is getting res, which is a good thing, but they lost 1 member in this fight. 7 kills by now. Really good amount of kills. And the fight between, I think, actually, yep, 90 squad just went in and took out 1S. At least the remainder of 1S. Now there is only Fake Rage in here that just hiding out. For sure, he doesn't want to show up to 4 teammates of 19 here. Just hiding behind the tree. And it wasn't really fortunate for 1S, whatever was happening to them. And the last 3 matches, they weren't really lucky. Look at that. Would they notice him? Would he be tempted to knock some of them out? That could be really dangerous. I don't think 90 would notice him. Like somewhere in middle of open, behind the tree, someone's waiting for you. I wouldn't check that tree. Now they're just taking the Doom buggy, bikes and everything, trying to go BC and Snitch this time. Just going into a fight in the compounds close to each other. Each have a couple knocks. Each of the teams actually have 2 knocks in this position. The other ones, no one's in the... Actually, BC has only 1. Now that I'm looking, who was pretty close. The Molly. Snitch loses 1 member. Poker from the side. Can he cover? Yep. Now BC recovers one of his teammates as well. And Holger's knocked out. Crystal, the only one up for Snitch. Now it's a 3v1. But BC's taking time. They're just rezzing their teammates. They don't want to lose anyone. With maybe an accidental nade or molly. After Rez goes behind the wall. 4v3. Snitch lost a member. And now BC is full HP. All of them. Now they're going in. Tuborg going a bit closer. And this side, that could be really dangerous for Snitch. Jiggly trying to join. Holger from the side. Snitch is under pressure. Look at the split. And the nade from Tuborg. Can he get someone? Crystal get to half HP, and from the side, another one gets knocked out. And Holger from the side. Would he thirst him? Nope. He's still fighting. Guess the second one as well. Really good job by the last member of Snitch. goes for the third one. Can he get the solo squad? Can he get it? No. Really good job. What's happening with the last members? We had this happening with the last member of BC in the last game as well. Look at that. Clean fights for him, used his cover flawlessly and took out 3 members of BC. But unfortunately, last person, full HP. It was really hard to encounter that one. So GG's to both team. Pretty close fight. Really nice one. And BC now is the only one inside the circle. All the other teams need to join pretty soon. And 23, member of 23 just knocked out and killed one of the members of 13 and just got thirsted right after. Fake rage, the last member. 13 Kitana this time with 13 team. And Mamad is not there. Nice shots from FB team. Can they thirst him as well? And Kitana's thirsted. That's so unfortunate for 13 team. They lost the second member as well. Totally out of nowhere. Effie from the top just knocked him and killed him. Lyrics and Happy, the only 2 survivors. From the side, 90 again, ready for the next fight in the compounds. I think that was the same compounds that they had fight with Juanes. Yep, this time they attack FV. One of the members of FB is knocked out from 90 squad. Looks pretty low. NR knocks out Lux. And this side just finishes him as well. So many teams around here. Happy, the only member left from 13. Member of NR trying to go to his teammates. Taking the rotation to the zone maybe. 90 again with the knock on FV member. And into the smoke. So many shots that he's almost dead. One more shot and he's done. Is someone coming to help him? Doesn't seem like. They just left him. They could use some couple of smokes to save him, but I'm not sure what stopped them. Maybe they didn't have any smokes left, or maybe they thought it's too dangerous. Member of NR with a bike trying to go to the zone. Still 90 team, 13 Happy and FV and members of NR need to go to the zone. I think the worst position would be for FV and the last survivor of 13 squad. And he's not even sure if everyone else left. There were so many teams, so many shots around him. And that was so unfortunate for 13. They lost their members one by one. NR and 8R in this time into fight. And just they lost one member. That's it. NR. 2 more for the team, but 8R is full squad. This is not really good for them. How many kills NR has right now? They have 8 kills. I think they had 7 around Paradise, and then they took out one of the members of 13, so 8 kills in total. Now they're in zone, but it's really hard to fight with 2 members only. And they're again outside the zone. Only BC middle of the zone, best position. After the fight, they have the really good position in here, and they have the cover of the high ground and the rocks behind them, which is making it really good for them. 90 just took out the last member of 13. Cheriks just says early goodbye for 13 team. And walks into the zone. So 1 member left from BLR after the fight with NR team. And the other side, IS. The only member from IS is left outside the circle as well with a bike. I think he would just Try to go through runes or somewhere right now. Trying to play with the edge as well. BC Jiggly just got knocked out by the members of 90. They do a really good job on far distance fights. FE squad also joining, that's making this part really crowded. The southern part, NR is there, 8R is there, and that would just be ridiculously busy. Let's see if they can take NR out. 3 versus 2. NR for sure, they heard them, but did they hear NR as well? Yep, seems like it's cooking a moly. And the nade comes in. With the nice nade, Jozu makes it a 2v2. And look at that. 90 squad, not letting any of the enemies to go easy. Just finished the squad for NR. When they were fighting, it's like out of nowhere. Bullets are just coming your way from the trees and everywhere. And they're doing a really good job on it. Not so many kills, 5 kills, but they're for sure just getting so many knocks and hurting all the other teams as well. Even BC is not picking them so much now. Just trying to save their place, not to engage till the end, and then they have to fight. Now it's time for FE. Both of them got super low. Just going behind rocks. It's like, I can't joke with these guys. Too dangerous. Now we're down to 6 teams. Survivor from IS and BLR still alive, trying to go to the circle. Member from IS actually, I think, just let go of the bike. He's just trying to run after this point. Trash, super low in there as well. And NC, I think, with the Doom Buggy, they came into this shack, which wouldn't be super safe, I'd say. There's no way out. They're kind of locked out. FE, locked out into the blue zone. All the members, they need to move fast or they would just die in the zone. But unfortunately, they don't have really good healables as well. BC finally going in. No, actually, it's 90 that is coming up. And they knocked out a couple of members of BC as well. Colonel in the other side is the only member who's left for BC. They got no mercy. They don't care if you're on top, you got the cover, we are coming in for you. FE. Last member of FE, Wolf, just got eliminated. Oh, that was just a knock who just died. So there's one more left. Mame. He's the only one, and he got 4 kids left. But that's the only hope for FE. 8 are just the edge of the zone. One of the members for 90 is also knocked out. Can they res him? Nope. That's it for him as well, but everyone needs to go to the zone. Not even a single person is in the zone. Lex and BLR are the only ones who are close to the zone, but they're solos and they don't want to risk going to the zone too soon. They probably just want to play with the edge. Let's see if Lex could get any kills in here. And Mame just finished his kits. Had to try coming into the zone, and the whole squad from 8R was just in front of him. And now they're in front of IS, and they got his footsteps as well. Let's see what Lex can do at this point. taking shots. He's getting low. Basic is going in for the fight, and that's the end for IS as well. The other side, one of the members of 90 is getting knocked out. The other two are into the zone almost. And from this side, Colonel gets one of the members of 90 from behind as well. It's getting really hard for 90 at this point. There's only one person, Tor, alive. And Colonel in front of him. Can he take him out? Colonel there's one of the members of 90, but in return, he just gets play zoned, I think. Tor made him super low. Can he revive his teammates? Only 6 left. Full squad of 8R. All of them full HP against 2-person who are close to zone, I can say, from 90 squad. They did a really good job, but can they handle 2v4? That would be hard, especially if they use nades and mollies and stuff. Anything I say just makes it less beautiful. The scene 2v4. That's the real PUBG we are watching. Let's go for it. And the zone is closing. I think it would be time for nades and mollies if we got it left. And 90 door. Really nice. They got shots on basic. And they're going in. They know there's only one person left. This side. Surprise coming up. And the nice push from all the 3 other members. And the kills they got. Nice. That was nice ending, to be honest. And 90 did a really good job, but toward the end, they just got surprised by the single members alive, by the member of BC and BLR just from the side, just got wrecked. Although they did a really good job just before that, they were wrecking everyone. But 8R just got the win really nicely with 11 kills, and toward the end, they did a really good job. They hurt FV team. They got last member of IS Lex, and finished off 90 squad and everything. GG's to them for the last match on Sandhook. 90 with 8 kill and second place. They did a really good job as well. And BC with 5 kills and third place. BLR with 1 kill and fourth place. IS with 5th place. FV 1 kill and 6th place. NR with good amount of kills, 8 kills and 7th place. 13 with 1 kill and 8th place. 23 with 3 kills and 9th place. Snitch with 10th place. 1S with 3 kills and 11th place. And Asen with 12th place. So that was the last match we had, and that's the end for our group stages. So let's just wait and see what's happening for the next stages, quarterfinals, going down to semifinals and finals. So hope you have a really good day and weekend, and let's just come back later on. I think tomorrow we don't have any matches, but the day after that it would be start for semifinals, and we would be back for that. So have a good one. Enjoy your day.